Hey guys, this is Alex Ray 2000 and welcome back to my channel. So before I proceed with this video, I just want to note this that it's been a while since I did a video on my channel. It's been quite a hectic year for me. It's been very busy, with work and other important stuff, I had to take care of. But yeah, it's been a very busy year. Um, but here I am back again making more videos for you guys and for my channel. So let's go ahead and get on with the video. So today I had a fun day. I did a little trip through for to thrift stores, yard sales, um, Burlington and Ross stores. Were pretty again a pretty fun day for me, and it's been quite a fun day. So I picked up quite a few stuff that I got here. So I'm just gonna show you each item at a time. Actually, a couple of pretty much all the items that I got from the specific place that I got it from. So I'm gonna start with the yard sale. So let me go ahead and show them to you what I got. Okay, so let me start off with the yard sale. First off, of course, are these two figurine stampers. Got C-3PO and a Stormtrooper. Got these from a yard sale. There was actually two yard sales nearby to one another, or close by to one another to be specific. So yeah, I picked up two of these stampers. They were both for about $4 or $5, so got a good deal on these two stampers. Really cool. Again, really cool stampers. I don't remember seeing these growing up. Probably I never had the probably I never had the interest in buying them at first, but they're kind of cool. Stampers. They even have the price tags as well, $2.99. Not sure from what retail or price this was originally from. If you guys do know, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, so I got these two. And then from the same person, I also picked up this really cool Boba Fett figure. And it's from the Droid series. And it actually is not really from the Droid series. It's part of the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm right there. And it's really cool. I'm glad I got this for quite a few bucks. So yeah, got Boba Fett. I also have an R2 figure. I think I showed that in another video. I'm gonna have to or just hit my icon on my channel and you'll probably find the video of R2. So anyways, so yeah, I'm glad I got this really cool figure. And speaking of Boba Fett, I also got this other Boba Fett, and it's the prototype edition. Now this specific figure, I got it from another yard sale. Like I said, there was another yard sale close by to the other one where I bought these three items, I mean. So I bought this one at the other yard sale. So I got this really cool prototype edition of Boba Fett. Looks really cool. Got this for about probably around $10. Really cool. Oh, so cool. I love it. I was hoping to see if the person had more other prototype editions, but frankly, this was the only one he had left. But it looks really cool. So yeah, I love the holograph design of the card. It looks really cool. So yeah, so glad I got that. Sorry about that, guys. I have a sore throat. I keep getting sore throats more often, but I'm trying to speak more clearly as I can. Okay, so sticking with the same items from the yard sale, I picked up this really cool Black Series Darth Vader, and it's really cool. I remember seeing these in stores like Walmart, Target, but it's been a while. I haven't seen any of the first wave of Black Series figures. This looks really cool. I got Darth Vader. Darth Vader is always awesome. So yeah, Darth Vader. And I got another Darth Vader, and it's from the Vintage Collection figures. It even has like a little sticker right there, free Boba Fett with every purchase of 5 Star Wars figures, which looks really cool on the back. And from which I could tell, I feel like this figure was before Disney ever bought Lucasfilms or Star Wars, and pretty much because it doesn't have a Disney logo on it, which is pretty interesting, which is really cool though. And yep, looks really cool. I got another Darth Vader on the Vintage Collection card, which of course it says here it's from The Empire Strikes Back, but but based on the card, it looks quite from A New Hope. I don't think it's I don't think it's the same. I don't think that picture's from Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, very very interesting. But anywho, so yeah, so yeah, we got Darth Vader. And last but not least, from the same, well, actually no, not last but actually least, I got this other cool figure, and it's from the Saga collection, and it's the Biker Scout, and it also comes in a little uh, plastic, really cool plastic clear container right here. Looks really cool. You can see right here from the sides. There's the Jedi symbol and the Imperial symbol right there on the back. I don't know if you can actually see that, but you can actually see the Star Wars logo. It looks really cool. Let me shine the light on it. See if you can see that. Looks really cool. And there are the other figures in this series. This collect all 5. Hoping to find Rito right there. That looks really cool. So yeah, it looks really cool. It's such an awesome figure. I actually like these Biker Scouts. They look really cool. So yeah, glad I got these. So yeah, so those are my pickups from the yard sale. Actually, no, wrong. I'm lying. I actually got another item that I got at the same person, where I got the Darth Vader and the Biker Scout. I also bought this really cool. It's from the Revenge of the Sith series of figures, and it's the ATRT figure. Now this looks really really cool. It's really really cool. I'm actually glad I got this. And I wanted to collect more of these Revenge of the Sith line of Star Wars toys. It looks really cool. ATRT with a ATRT driver right there, and it's a real action, walking action. So I'm guessing this has like a walking action gimmick right there, sort of like a wind up type of toy. And on the back shows you all the other stuff, the other vehicles in the line. I'm hoping to get General Grievous' wheel bike. Looks really cool. Looking forward to find that soon. But yeah, really glad I got this. Now I got this for about $20, which it was pretty pricey, but it was pretty cool that I got this for a fair price. So yeah, pretty much most of these I got them around $10 or $20. So yeah. But anywho, so yeah, that's the Revenge of the Sith figures. So now let's move on to the other stuff. Okay, so that was the yard sale stuff. Now let me show you the other Star Wars items that I bought at my local thrift store. So let's go ahead and show you what I got. Okay, so the first item I picked up, or actually bought, is this die-cast vehicle of the Star Destroyer, and it's from the Micro Machines Star Wars line of vehicles. So yeah, glad I got this. However, the card looks um, a little bent up, but overall, it's in good condition. The back, so here's the back of the card. Looks really cool. So yeah, glad I got this, and also got other few things along with this. So let me show you these 2 really cool action figures, and not just any action figures, but 2 of the original Kenner figures of I think these are from Return of the Jedi, I think. I'm not quite sure. But here we have a Stormtrooper and a Biker Scout. Looks really awesome. They look really cool. I'm glad I found these. I actually found these behind a glass container. You know, at a thrift store, they always have glass containers, and I found these really cool, really awesome. Again, look really cool. These were the only two Kenner figures they had. They didn't have anyone else. They didn't have Luke or Chewbacca or any of those other figures. Which it kind of sucked. They didn't have any other figures. But again, I'm glad I found these two, Stormtrooper and Biker Scout. So yeah, so these are two original Kenner figures. Now let me show you the other stuff. So I also found this really cool Revenge of the Sith action figure, and I was pretty surprised to find this at a thrift store because I don't usually find any like other Star Wars toys at a thrift store. So I found this Revenge of the Sith Fly into Battle Yoda figure with a I can't pronounce that, Cancel, I think that's what it's called, that this creature which Yoda is riding on actually. I mean, if you guys do know the name of this creature, let me know in the comments below. But anywho, so yeah, so this is a really cool action figure set, I think you want to call it, or deluxe figure. That's really cool. Here's a lightsaber. There's Yoda right there, and on the back shows you all the other stuff in the Revenge of the Sith figures. I kind of love Revenge of the Sith. It's one of my favorite Star Wars movies, and oh, it would be really cool to get either one of these three, or actually all of these three choices for Revenge of the Sith. There's the Darth Vader operating table, the Vulture droid, and that really cool clone trooper with a jetpack that looks really cool. Again, looking forward to find those. But anywho, so yeah, I'm glad I got this at my local thrift store. Not done yet. 3 more stuff to go. I picked up this really cool action figure set, and it's from the Power of the Force figures, and it's the Purchase of the Droids set. So here we got 3 figures. We got Luke, C-3PO, and of course, Owen Lars. Now the funny thing about this set, the guy actually, the guy who works there, gave me this little fun fact that they only made an Owen Lars figure for this set. They didn't make him as a single figure. I mean, I'm not quite sure about that. If you guys do know more about this, let me know in the comments below. If there really is a single carded figure of Owen Lars. But anyway, I'm glad I got this. And here's the back. The card. I mean the box right here. The other figures in the set. Looks really cool. Really cool. So yeah, I'm glad I got this. Alright. Now to the last 2. So we got another cool Power of the Force set, and it's the Death Star Escape set. This is a really cool. I'm actually glad I found this. Again, like I said, I don't often find a bunch of Star Wars toys at thrift stores, but I'm glad I found this. Looks really cool. And as I got home, I did open it to see if there was all the pieces in there, and yes, as you can hear, all the pieces are in there. I'm really glad they all came with the same all the pieces. The stickers were also in place, so I'm glad I don't have to like label all of the stickers. So yeah. But anyway, so here's the retail price. $5. I'm not quite sure if that's the original price, but yeah. So I'm glad I got this. Now, last thing I got at the thrift store was really cool. I actually found this on the way out, and I picked up this really cool. It's from the Epic Force figures, and it's a Stormtrooper. Looks really cool. you can actually spin the inside of it. looks really fun. But yeah, it looks really cool. However, the only thing that I'm a little disappointed is the little label right here. It's a little out of place where it's supposed to be, but it must be because of the it was all packed up inside the glass container. You know, along with these two figures, it was all like cramped in there. So yeah, that's one thing that was probably the reasons why this is all like bent. But overall, the entire box, the entire the entire again, the entire box, it's in good condition. But yeah, looks really cool. I mean, these are meant to like display or something. I don't think they're meant to be taken out of the box. But I don't know. What about you? Have you guys taken any of these out of the boxes? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, so yeah, glad I got this. So now that's my thrift store pickups. Now to show you the other stuff. Alright, so these next action figures I bought them at Ross and Burlington stores. So let me just go ahead and show you the stuff that I got. And there are actually quite a few. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to show you is a few vintage collection figures. Now these I got them at two Ross stores. Or actually, yeah, two Ross stores. So let me show you each at a time. So the first figure I got is again from the vintage collection, and it's the rocket launcher trooper from Jedi Survivor. It looks really cool. Yeah, it's really cool. I was actually surprised to find this at a Ross store. It looks really cool. So awesome. I'm glad I got this. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to collect more of the Jedi Survivor figures. So yeah, it looks really cool. There's this rocket launcher. Very nice, very awesome. So yeah, glad I got that. And still with the Jedi Survivor figures, I got Night Sister Merrin. I was very surprised to find her as well. Again, this Ross store had all stocked up with toys, all different toys from Marvel, DC Comics, and a bunch of Funko Pops, and I was pretty surprised to find a few of these figures all scattered in the entire toy section. I'm glad I got my Night Sister Merrin. I still got quite a few other figures to show you, but anyways, so I'm glad I got her, Night Sister Merrin. There we go. Then next we got is a Stormtrooper. I was pretty surprised to find him as well. I'm like, oh my god, man, I was real lucky to find most of these figures. Really cool. Got a Stormtrooper. Pretty simple, pretty basic Stormtrooper. Really cool. And then the next thing I got, it looks really cool. It's the Imperial Shock Trooper from the Clone Wars. Looks really cool. Man, this brings me back a lot of memories of the old, the Clone Wars series of figures. Man, just looking at this figure brings me a lot of memories of the Clone Wars series. Man, sorry about that, guys. Trying to clear my throat as I can here. Okay, so moving on. So these two figures, I found them at another thrift store. I mean, no, actually at another Ross store. So I got Chewbacca. I was really lucky to find him, and I was pretty surprised because this other Ross store also had piled up a lot of good toys, a lot of good DC, Marvel comics, and Star Wars, of course. And I'm glad I picked them up as well. Yep, really cool. And then next up, I got Luke Skywalker. Awesome. I was very, very happy to find Luke and Chewbacca and pretty much most of these good figures right here. So yeah, I was really glad to find him as well. Alright, so these were from Ross. Now let me show you the other items that I bought at DD stores. I also forgot to mention I also went to DD, so here. So let me go ahead and show you what I got here. I got this Clone Trooper Lieutenant from the Ahsoka series. Looks really cool. Man, again, these type of clone troopers remind me of the Clone Wars series. Glad I got this. Awesome. I also picked up Professor Hu Yang from Ahsoka. Looks really cool. Looks really cool, actually. Again, I love the Ahsoka series. Really awesome series. Glad I love it. Yep. And then we got this astromech droid, which is really cool. I actually haven't. Actually, this is the first time owning this specific astromech droid, and it's the R5D4. You guys probably are familiar with this droid right here, and it's from the Mandalorian series. Again, looks really cool. It's really cool. Again, this is our first time owning this type of astromech droid. Looks really cool. And then next, I got Captain Cassian Andor from Rogue One, which of course we're familiar with Andor, the series Andor. It looks really cool, really awesome, really cool. Glad I found him at Adidas. And then last but not least, I also picked up this really cool Dark Trooper. Looks really awesome, really cool. Again, it's from the Mandalorian series. This is actually the pretty coolest figure I've seen so far. Looks really nice. I'm hoping to find another one of these and open it and have a little fun with it. Again, it looks just really cool. But again, so yeah, so these are my Ross and Didi's pickups, and let me show you the last few items, which are from Burlington. So let me just pause the video and try to clear this up. Alright, so the last few items that I picked up at Burlington are quite a few. So let me just go ahead and show you what I got here. So alright, so the first thing I got is Captain Rex, and it's from the Ahsoka series. And oh man, it looks so cool. I was really surprised to find Captain Rex at a Burlington store. It looks really cool. Oh man, I've been a fan of Captain Rex ever since. Here's a cool picture of Captain Rex on the back here. It's really cool. Oh man, I feel like opening him up and have a little fun with him. Again, that's really cool. And along with him, I also picked up this really cool Princess Leia Black Series figure, and not just any Black Series figure, but also she's on a Power of the Force card. Looks really cool. It says here 50th Lucasfilm. Again, I guess this was part of a anniversary thing. I'm not quite sure. If you guys do know more about this, let me know in the comments below. But again, glad I got her. Again, I was really happy to find her at the store. And the last Black Series figure, again, another awesome figure. I'm glad I found this. This is a tactical ops trooper from Revenge of the Sith, which is not Revenge of the Sith. It looks really cool. It's a Black Series figure. Bought out a Revenge of the Sith card. Looks really cool. Much similar to the Count Dooku figure that I bought recently in another video. I'll probably put a link in the description below. You can check that out. But yeah, glad I got this figure. Pretty much all for a good price, actually. Really glad I got all 3 Black Series figures at Burlington. So yeah, so glad I got these 3. Now to show you the 2 big stuff that I got at Burlington. Alright, so the first thing I got is this really cool special figure set from the Clone Wars, and it's actually the vintage collection, and it comes with Ahsoka and 3 astromech droids, which is here. And let me show you the back. It comes with 3 astromech droids, and I think they're called. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Escape from Order 66 figures. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, so it comes with Ahsoka Tano, R7A7, which I think it's this one right here, CH33P, this one, this little guy right here, and of course an RGG1, which is this one right here. So yeah, I was pretty surprised to find this whole set of action figures of the Clone Wars. Actually, not the Clone Wars, the vintage collection figures, all in one set, which is really, really cool. I'm really glad I got this. And again, it looks really cool. Man, such an awesome find. But along with this, along with the other Black Series figures, the last thing I got is from the Epic Heroes series, and it's the Mandalorian's M1 Starfighter. It looks really cool. Man, again, I got this at Burlington. As you can see here, here's the price tag. Purchased for about $8. And I was actually also happy and surprised to find this specific vehicle at Burlington, because usually I find these at Walmart or Target and they go up to 20 or $25, which is pretty pricey. But overall, I'm still glad I found this under $10. So yeah, I'm really glad I found this. But man, it looks really cool. There's the Mandalorian. There's Grogu. Grogu looks so cute. Yeah, and I'm actually looking forward to open this up. I might do a separate video of me unboxing the Starfighter. So yeah, so stay tuned for that video. But anyways, this is the N1 Starfighter. It looks really cool. Glad I picked this up along with the other stuff. But man, it looks really cool. So yeah, so those are the Burlington pickups. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me go ahead and lay out my stuff and show you the entire Star Wars pickups as a whole. So there you have it, guys. Here's my entire haul of Star Wars stuff that I picked up today at my visits to these stores, yard sales, thrift store. Again, they all look very, really neat. Man, I'm just very, again, I guess I'm very shocked to find pretty much all this stuff, all in different places, so yeah. But anywho, again, I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please give a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And, oh yeah, and I also will be doing an unboxing video of the N1 Starfighter. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. But yeah. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And again, I hope to make more videos and hope to see you next time. So yeah. So take care, guys, and may the force be with you, and take care.